troublesome nigga. Troublesome 19.
Asian hip-hop, the hip-hop culture was already pretty much established, especially through a couple of groups. One of them namely Poetic Emo. B-boy crews in Malaysia were the Shah Alam City Breakers. They were a whole big group of people who used to b-boy at different places. One of the places was at KLCC. Poetic Emo was a 4-piece group of guys which were really good. Then there was this group called the Teh Tarik Crew. Teh Tarik Crew, Poetic Emo, and they pretty much spearheaded the hip-hop culture in terms of rap music. I formed Urban Groove in 2004. Prior to that, Urban Groove was like just a crew with a handful of people, of my students from hometown and in KL when I was studying in college.
Joel started dancing when he was 15 years old and has never stopped since. He has been dancing for 15 years and he is 30 this year. He has received numerous awards in his career of dance and intends to continue to spread the word of hip-hop. He founded Urban Groove in 2004 and started teaching dance seriously. Since then, it has become one of the most long-lasting studios around Malaysia.
Hip-hop started out pretty started with a bad image because it was done by kids which were bad kids. But one of the important things is that hip-hop actually replaced gang fights. Before Afrika Bamata, one of the founding fathers, coined the term hip-hop as a culture, there were a lot of gangs in New York, and he was a member of the gang himself. But he made it a point to get he was a very influential gang member, and he got all the other gangs together and said, we have to stop the violence and we're going to be into hip-hop. So the white rich people were in the clubs, the expensive clubs, listening to a lot of music, disco music like Chicks, Good Time. So those kind of music seemed to be too much like an imagination situation for the poor black people who were living in the ghettos and the slums. Because the music was always talking about good times and being happy, but the reality of their lives, so they were poor, they were living in slums. So they will escape into music that was more into reality, like James Brown and soul music with really hard beats. So hip-hop was actually a driving force for positivity. And at the time, when they changed it into hip-hop, the gang fight stopped, and everyone was about creativity and building up skills. And today it's become an industrial force. B-boy style was one of the original styles of hip-hop culture. B-boy actually refers to breakboy. Those people were called the B-boys and B-girls. And because it was in a party and so many different kinds of styles were being thrown into the mix, many different styles evolved from there. And that's a whole different history of its own. Breakdancing was a term that was actually given by the media, alright, to actually sum up popping, locking and b-boying. RAP, rap, means rhythmically accentuated poetry. Yeah, basically it's just rhymes, poems, right? Speaking in rhymes to the beat, using a 4x4 time signature. People used to rap just to get what they call street cred, to be respected. Also, they'll be bragging about themselves, their skills, how much money they have and everything. According to KRS-One, which is the teacher, the grand teacher of the hip-hop culture, he said that rappers spit rhymes that are criminal. MCs spit rhymes that uplift their people. Graffiti, street art. Graffiti was the earliest element of the whole hip-hop culture. Graffiti writers, they tag. It's kind of like a flag to differentiate where they're from, their turf, territory. So they'll tag the name to show that they were brave enough to go over there. Yeah. People refer them to as the DJ, but I would prefer to call them the music maker. The DJ themselves, the person who's in charge of the turntable that keeps the beats going, the DJ, right? And you got the vocal expressionist, like the beatboxer. The beatboxer used to be just part of it, but now sort of like have become an element of its own. One thing people usually get a little bit mistaken is the difference between the culture itself in original and the entertainment line. There are a handful which are in the entertainment line which are very credible. So, for example, the ones that are very credible, I feel, is Eminem. I have a whole big respect for Wu-Tang Clan and one of the best rappers in Wu-Tang Clan, the GZA. What they're doing is that they are having projects in in high schools in New York for students who are very poor in science. So they did a collaboration effort for science and hip hop, where they go to classes where students are very poor in science, and after they learn a certain topic in science, the students have to write a rap about it, and they have to perform it. So Giza will judge the rap. So they're using hip hop to encourage people to get good in their education.
People think that hip hop is a bad influence because of the sexual content, misogyny, drugs, alcohol, and clubbing that is advertised in hip hop. But what they don't know is that it has the power to inspire and encourage. For example, Urban Groove. Sean Lee. Wakaka Crew. Alam Story.
Anda masih bersama kami di Showdown 2013.
ATV Dance Showdown.
Dedicate. This one right here goes out to my homie with the drink. Nah, I mean, He said, I write what I see. Right to make it right, don't like what I be. I like to make it like the sights on TV. Quite